What is up, everybody? Thanks for checking out Hunt, Shoot, Live. Super pumped about this episode because I've got this beauty in my hands that I'm getting to test out today. This is the Kimber Rapide Black Ice. Now, the Rapide is available in, I guess, what I would just call the standard version. But when you see this Black Ice edition, look at this two-tone. This thing is a thing of beauty, man. 1911 design, and in my opinion, this is one of the prettiest 1911s that I've seen. Two-tone 1911 design, stainless steel frame and slide. Look at those cuts, man, those slide cuts and serrations. Slide cuts, serrations. The grip that matches with the cuts that match, those are G10 grips. They also match the 5-inch match grade DLC coated barrel. So you got this beautiful stainless slide and frame and DLC coated 5-inch match grade barrel that matches the grips. I mean, it's just extremely well put together. Now, the overall length on this bad boy is 8.7 inches. So that's length. The overall height is 5 1/4, and the width this way is about 1.28 inches. It feels fantastic. It's a little bit weighty. Empty, it weighs 38 ounces. So depending on what kind of projectiles you got in here, you got a pretty hefty gun. Now, this is available in 45, 9mm, and 10mm. Each one of those is going to have caliber specific recoil spring and a mil-spec guide rod. So you could imagine this particular version is the 10mm. It's going to hold 8 rounds, or 8 plus 1. 9mm is going to hold 9 plus 1. Not a whole lot of firepower, but definitely a beautiful package and a very weighty package. It's extremely well balanced when you shoot it. Looking down the barrel, see those sights? Very nice. True Glow TFX Pro sights. They look really, really good. They really stand out. And trigger is pretty nice. Trigger on this thing. I'm going to have to say better than pretty nice. This is a fantastic trigger. There's no pull. You start pulling and applying pressure, very much like a rifle trigger. You start applying the pressure and it breaks. You're going to find it breaking around the 4 to 5 pound range, but probably in the top of any trigger that I have ever felt. I think Springfield's got a great factory trigger right now in some of their firearms, but I'm going to have to give it to Kimber on that one. That's a pretty nice trigger. This beautiful piece of machinery is manufactured suggested retail $1,500. Before all this craziness came around with COVID and all that, you could pick them up for about $14. Good luck finding them for $14 at this point. And man, I would say if you can find one for $14, you probably want to go ahead and pick it up. It's just so beefy and it feels great. That big heavy, not overly heavy, but that just heavy frame, man, and that slide release, it feels fantastic. This feels like a machine that is meant to send rounds downrange. So let's do a little bit more of that, knock some steel here, and we're also going to take some time to set back just a little bit. We'll probably get back at about 30 yards and put some rounds on paper from a sandbag, do a little bit of accuracy testing, and see how we do. Let me show you guys just a comparison of this 10 millimeter. I know this doesn't really have anything to do with the Rapide necessarily. That 10 millimeter compared to a 9 millimeter. That's a beast. The 10 millimeter case size is larger than a 40 cal. So that's an upgrade from a 40 cal. That's a beast of a bullet. All right, I'm backed up to about 30 yards here. I'm going to do a 5-shot test. I got a table set up with some sandbags, and we're going to go for accuracy. I'm using 180 grain Federal 10 millimeter ammo. It's full metal jackets. I mean, you can buy better ammo, or you could definitely load better ammo. But let's just see how this does. Five shots off the sandbag. I'm gonna take my time, see what kind of accuracy we can get. Again, 30 yards. You can see my shoot and see up here. I'll shoot my 5 shots and we'll go check it out. Alright, we're all clear. Looks like that was shooting dang good. Let's go check it out. Here we are. This was my 30-yard target. I was aiming here. So these were my first 3 shots. And this was 4, this was 5. I can cover them all with the palm of my hand. So, and I did shift my hand position a little bit. First 3 shots. Then I shifted my hand position a little bit just because of the way I was on those sandbags. And those moved a little bit. I'm going to blame the move a little bit more on my change of solid hand position than the gun. But, I mean, I'm always impressed with that. 30 yards with a handgun, cheap ammo. I mean, that's exactly what you want it to do. This is much smaller than a person's torso. And I kept it in a 5-inch group. So final assessment of the Kimber Rapide Black Ice. Man, I am blessed to try out some fantastic firearms. But truly, this is the prettiest and the best shooting 1911 that I've shot. And I'm a 9 millimeter man. I would love to shoot this in a 9 millimeter because for the feel and the accuracy. And it's just so well balanced. It feels good, trigger's good. It's beautiful. It's pricey. $1,500. It's extremely pricey. But man, honestly, if you don't mind paying that, now this is pretty bulky. You're gonna have a pretty big gun if you want a carry gun. You could carry it, I'm sure, but it's big. But as far as just a pleasure to shoot and accurate, it's gonna be really hard to beat that. Truly, that is really nice. So I don't know, go try to pick yourself up one and get it in your hand. I would caution you, if you place it in your hand at the store, you may very well be walking out with it. And if you have the privilege of being able to shoot one at a store that has a range, there's a really good chance you're going to be walking out with it. The Kimber Rapide Black Ice. It is a wicked machine for sure. Thanks for checking out Hunt, Shoot, Live. You guys remember, anytime that you're shooting these wicked little machines, keep it safe. Remember that these are absolutely not toys, but if you respect these weapons, you can have a great time. Check out Hunt, Shoot, Live every single week. We've got new videos every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Check out our podcast. Go to your favorite podcast platform. Look up Hunt, Shoot, Live. Got all kinds of podcasts going on. Appreciate you guys. As always, God bless. We'll see you next time.